We are back with part 2 of ranking all 96 tracks in Mario Kart Deluxe. Just a quick reminder, we are in B tier, B minus, B and B plus. If you haven't seen part 1, I suggest you see that one first, link in the description. Anyways, without further ado, let's rank all the tracks in Mario Kart Deluxe. Let's go. New York Minutes. A very plain track with not much going on. It is just a very basic track. Well, I will say though, being the first Tour City course, it's really not that bad. I mean, it gets the job done for what New York is. But I have one question. How come the Statue of Liberty is not in this course? Like, it's the one main thing about New York. Where is it? Also, I just want to point this out because I think it's really funny. My god, DK Jungle is so overrated. The track is good, don't get me wrong. But seriously though, people really hype this up way more than it should be. Literally, the first half of this course is just jungle road with 3 Congo men in the middle. And that's basically it. I will admit though, the second half of this track does a way better job when it comes to content. You've got, for examples include boost panels, gold banana temple, anti-gravity, trying to not hit the banana statue, etc. While all of this is really good in the second half, the first half is just road with barely anything to talk about, which is why this course is placed really low. The music, however, is quite catchy. I like it. I mean, what even is this course? It says Choco Mountain, but this does not remind me of chocolate at all. With that being said, it's still a good course. It just sort of lacks the theme that it's supposed to be. But it's still really fun with swoopers, gliders, rocks, etc. It also has pretty good music. Ranked in 76th place, we got Neo Bowser City! Yeah! I mean, come on, like, this is how you present a Neo Bowser City. Like, I imagine some way cooler stuff, and it does have those. It's just all in the background. You barely get any sort of glimpse of what potential a Neo Bowser City can do. The only thing it achieves is it being really difficult, but that's basically it. There's not much more to it. Mario Circuit GBA, short, simple, and to the point. It's got anti-gravity, it's got oil spills, it's got pit stops, it's got good shortcuts, pretty much everything you need in the Mario Circuit. It is the kind of definition of a good course, and not much else. I mean, it's a Mario Circuit. What are you expecting? Oh yeah, the music is kind of slaps, but is really different from the original. This is one of those courses where I can confidently say I can change my opinions if I'm playing time trials or online. If I'm playing online, the difficulty of this course, yeah, is pretty good. I will admit that. But when you're playing in time trials, it's way too easy. In fact, what made the original course so much fun was that it was extremely difficult. It was super skinny, it was very difficult to avoid all the cars, but in the 8 Deluxe version, they just remove all of that in favor of anti-gravity side roads. While I do like these, they're kinda useless. Heck, the original on the 64 might just be better in most of ways. Even the music is better. Just take a listen to the N64 version. In fact, I say the only positive about this course is one, the graphics, like obviously. Two, you can actually interact with the cars other than just hitting them, unlike in the 64 version. And yeah, that's about it. If I were to describe this course in an image, it would look like this. That's because it starts off great, then becomes really boring, and then becomes really good again. The first lap is awesome. It's on a beach. There's a ton of cool shortcuts. There's ramps, there's half pipes, there's just everything here. But once that's over, it's literally just road. I will admit, in the second half of lap 2, there are some things that are interesting, like a baseball stadium, a shortcut, yellow roads, and a double ramp. And that's basically it. Lap 3 is here to come to save the day though, because this is an awesome conclusion. You've got many alternate paths with oil spills as obstacles. You got 3 shortcuts, 2 of which are at the end of the lap, which makes it really exciting to pass everyone. And overall, it's just a good course. But alas, lap 2 had to ruin it.
While this course remasters its layout pretty well, like Cheese Land and Ribbon Road, there's really not much else to hype about. The music is made, the graphics are made, it does not really feel spooky, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make you leap out into your seat when I do something like this. Now, even though most things about this course is mid, the layout is what's keeping it safe from C tier and bringing it up to B tier.
Good eye, man. We got City Sprint in the house. Well, I do think it's a pretty good city course. It doesn't really excel at much things. It ain't terrible, but it ain't great. But if there's one thing this truck excels at, it's the music. My godly mate, the music is just godlike. By the way, the graphics are mid as well. So really, it's the music that's bringing this up really high. But at the end of the day, it gets the job done as a good city course. Not terrible, but not great. Hyrule Circuit is just a reskin of a Mario Circuit. In fact, the Zelda elements are pretty similar to the Mario universe. The coins are just rubies. The castle, instead of Peach's castle, it's a Hyrule Circuit castle. It's not even inspired by a certain game. And 3, which is my favorite thing, the anti-gravity booster secret shortcut. This is really cool, but it's probably the only unique thing to Zelda about in this course. But the plants and the buds. Yeah, well, they're just sort of reskins of piranha plants and swoopers. So there you go. This course is just a reskin of a Mario Circuit, and that's final. What's strange about this course is that it suffers most of the same issues from Los Angeles Labs, but I seem to enjoy playing on this course way more. I'm assuming it's because it has more turns, alternate paths, and stuff like that. But there are a few standing qualities with this course that make it quite fun to play with. Number 1, the chain jumps. They're really good obstacles. Number 2, the shortcuts. They're not that common, but they're huge, and boy do they save a lot of time. But easily, what makes this course so much fun to play with is the music. Now I get it, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's music is so good. It's awesome. But with this course, it goes so unbelievably hard. Just listen to it.
When a Berliner Nebenstraßen schlugen London Lube nur denkbar knapp. Das tat es aber wegen der Autos. Sie sind gute Hindernisse. Es gibt auch ziemlich viele Abkürzungen sowie eine Vielfalt an Orten. Aber was diesen Kurs sehr nach oben trägt, ist die Musik. Dieser Song geht so richtig ab.
This course has many positives, but one major negative. It has great content, its layout is nice, its music is quite good, it's quite fun to play on, but I don't really like how it looks. Now don't get me wrong, the theming and the setting of this course is really cool, but the problem is the main color palette it uses. It just uses like this orange color and it really doesn't look nice. Like, I wish this course was just more colorful. Like right now, there's not really that many colors that shine out. Or heck, you could even maybe use some contrast to make some parts of the course shine really brightly. Also, while this course mainly incorporates like candy and stuff like that into the background, you don't really interact with candy and treats and stuff like that. The closest thing you can get in this course is a donut hole shortcut. Moo Moo Meadows, simple yet effective. The cows, good obstacles. Shortcuts, great. Music, awesome. Background, gorgeous. It has no major negatives, but no major positives. It's simple yet effective, a good course, and not much else. Much like Moo Moo Meadows, this course has a lot of redeeming qualities that are pretty similar to Moo Moo Meadows. The cars, the obstacles are good. The shortcuts are nice. The music is great. But the graphics are, this is very much a Wave 1 course, and you can tell it's quite ugly compared to the base game. However, the reason why I ranked this course higher than Moo Moo Meadows was for two reasons. One, I like the music slightly more on DS Shroom Ridge. And the second reason is that I like the extra difficulty of avoiding the cars instead of avoiding the cows. This course has all the positives I said before about the other courses I previously mentioned, but unlike those courses, this one actually has a very cool and unique gimmick. There's 4 different variations of this course split into seasons, not to mention the graphics are gorgeous, especially the winter. If there is one thing I dislike about this course, it's the fact that I really don't like the music. It's just too mellow in my opinion. But other than that, this course is pretty simple but has a unique attribute specifically related towards this course and only this course. This course is yet again pretty simple. How many more simple courses do we have left? It has pretty much just similar attributes to the courses I mentioned before. Great layout, nice music, decent-ish graphics, it's fun to play on, etc, etc. Though the unique thing about this course, the 2 water sections, are actually quite fun to play on and are slightly better than the Animal Crossing's gimmick, which is why this course is ranked above it. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. If you just say that you don't like how this uses the same music as Waluigi Pinball, then just why? The music is still really good, so I really don't see an issue. Anyways, back to what I was saying. This course, it has good content and it has good layout, but I'm not really a big fan of Wario's. So yeah, this is why it's placed low. And I think it's just kind of plain and simple. But on top of that simple comment, I want to say that a lot of people seem to love how much depth there is in this course's layout and driving techniques. Personally, for me, I'm not really into that, but maybe once if I learn how to, drive this course fast, maybe I'll love it, maybe I'll put it in S tier. But as of now, I think this course is good, but not much else. This track is underrated. Like, there's really not that many negatives in this course. It's fun, the layout is nice, the difficulty of the slipperiness is good. There's just a lot to look forward to in this course, with not a lot of negatives, besides the bland ice aesthetics. And even then, I still like how it looks because, well, I love blue. So yeah, this course is quite nice and fun to play on. This course, in terms of how much I like it, is almost identical to Rosalina's Ice World, but the reason why I ranked it above was because 1, I like the Ultra Shortcut on this course slightly more than the Rosalina's Ultra Shortcut, and 2, there's more variety in the shortcuts and the quantity of shortcuts overall. So yeah, besides that, they're almost exactly the same. Good layout, good music, etc, etc. Cheeseland, I have many perspectives on. When you're playing this course offline or just doing time trials, like, it's fine. The layout's great with all of its elevation. The aesthetics are a bit bland. But when you play this course online, it's just hilarious. There's like 5 people just backing up at the first item set, taking the bowlable extension on the second lap and smuggling some random items in like first place or something. It's just so funny, this course, of how broken it is in every single way. The music is also really good too. It's very energetic and very high beat. DS Mario Circuit. Fun fact, I just realized that 3 out of the 4 Mario circuits are all bagging tracks. And this one is one of those 3. There's so many shortcuts on this track. But not to mention, everything else about this course is pretty good. The obstacles are nice. The layout is good. The music is great. And while the graphics are okay, they give off a neat and colorful vibe. Super Bowl Subway is a good course. The trains are good obstacles. I like the alternative paths. The ending shortcut is good. But if there's one thing that makes this course so unbelievably good, it's the graphics and the detail. Now, obviously, the original game had some great looking courses, but this one, I think, is the best out of all of them. I mean, seriously, look at this. There's just so much detail all over the walls, the maps, and everywhere else. I could honestly look for like 30 minutes and still find something new the next time I race on this course. If there's one thing I don't like about this course though, is that the music is okay. It's not bad, but it isn't good. The original Mario circuit just happens to be the best one. It's short, it's simple, and it's straight to the point. The plants and Goombas are good obstacles. It shows off anti-gravity pretty well. The shortcuts are nice. The music is great. It just has everything going for it. It's simple, but not boring. Daisy Cruiser is simple yet fun. Not only is it gorgeous looking, but you go through a variety of locations. You got the pools with Goombas, you got the famous dining table, you've got the underwater section. It has quite a bit. However, I have two nitpicks with this course. Number one is the music. It's fine, but it isn't exactly great. And number two, there are no shortcuts. But other than that, this course is simple but fun. This course shares a lot of redeeming qualities to Daisy Cruiser. It has a good layout and is gorgeous. However, the music is also kind of mid, and there's like two shortcuts. But if there's one thing I love about this course, it's how wide it is. On the beach section, it's so wide, and I just love it because there's just so much content. I mean, sure, most of the routes may be slower, but I mean, it's just fun to play on, and that's really all that matters. This course is just good. It has good music, it has the best layout, it's fun to play on, and it's one of those extreme bagging courses. While it is not as funny as Cheeseland, it's still kind of funny how broken it is. Not to mention, I love how this course looks. It just feels much more alive, combined with the great elevation, and you have yourself a pretty good course. This course has a good layout, good music, and it's fun to play on, but it kinda lacks variety. It has alternative paths and many shortcuts, but in terms of obstacles and difficulty, it's kinda easy, and there's really nothing unique about it that makes this course stand out in terms of its obstacles. But other than that, this course really gives off the spooky vibes and is a good course. This course is fun, it has a good layout, it has good content, the music is good. I just wish that there were more shortcuts, and the anti-gravity was done pretty well. I also love how this course looks. Its graphics are gorgeous. This course is easily the best B-tier course because it's fun to play on, the layout is great, the music is great, and the graphics are gorgeous. I know I've been praising many other courses with the exact same compliments. However, I've been solely ranking them based on how fun they are and putting into consideration of the other factors. This one is just the most fun. Not to mention, it does the other factors really well, better than almost any other course in this B tier list, which is why it's ranked number 1 in the B tier section. And that is part 2 of all the rankings in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, I know a lot of you guys in the comments have been asking me, when will I do a battle ranking video? That might just be my very next video. Thanks for all the support. Peace out.